Welcome to MAT 105, the history of graphic design. I'm Greg Kelly, and I'll be your host for this class, which surveys the origin and evolution of graphic design from the 19th century to the present day. Here we are on the home page of Canvas, which is our virtual classroom, and I've prepared an introduction which defines what graphic design is all about. So it's very important that you read this introduction. The purpose of graphic design is to communicate messages through the juxtaposition of words and images. And that can come in many forms, such as magazines, books, posters, as well as packaging, signage, and digital interfaces. So I'd really like you to read this entire introduction. It's not long, but it will give you a clear idea of just what graphic design is, because some of you may not know what graphic design is. And again, graphic design is the combination of words and images in order to convey a message. So let's have a look at some of the other things in syllabus in our Canvas classroom. Let's have a look at the syllabus. So here's my instructor information. That's me, Greg Kelly. If you need to email me, there's my email address. You may want to have a look at the Media Arts and Technologies website, which gives you some information about the courses, the faculty, and the programs that they offer. You may also want to have a look at my faculty website, where I provide information about the classes I teach, as well as information about graphic design and resources for that. This is a 3-unit, 16-week online course which surveys the origin and evolution of graphic design from the 19th century to the present day. We will look at the influence of art and technology on graphic design, types of graphic representation, and significant design movements. This class also satisfies the humanities or arts general education requirements for transfer to the California State University and the University of California. Here are the primary objectives of this course. I won't go through all of them, but some of them include examining visual communication from the 19th century to the 21st century, we'll discuss the purpose, function, and major aesthetics theories of graphic design. We'll also examine the cultural and social influences of graphic design, among others. So there are a few objectives, but I know by the end of the class you will all be able to achieve these. The learning outcomes, which are what you will be able to do when this class is completed, is describe the historical development of graphic communication from its beginnings to the early 21st century. You'll also be able to distinguish specific periods of graphic design by their stylistic characteristics based on the analysis of line, form, color, and composition. You'll also be able to compare and contrast a specific graphic designer's use of style and subject matter and how it creates meaningful communication and value for their audience. And I am certain by the end of this class, if you do the reading and the assignments and participate in the discussion board, that you will be able to do all of those things. The required textbook for this class is Stephen Eskilsson's Graphic Design, A New History. This is available through the MiraCosta College Bookstore. Click that link and that gives you information about it. You have lots of options for acquiring this textbook, but if you buy it elsewhere, it's very important that you buy the third and most current edition. The older editions follow a little bit different format and may be confusing to you for the assignments. I've also included some recommended reading for you if you'd like additional information. The grading for this class is based on bibliography and design and context assignments, which you'll do almost every week. There are 12 of those, and they're worth 25 points each. There will also be 4 exams, which are worth 100 points each, and also the project that you will work on all semester, which in total is worth 300 points. I post assignments each Monday, and they are due on Sunday of that week. I've given you a breakdown of what the various assignments are, and they are approximately 30% each of your grade. In this class, we'll be studying the historical development of graphic communication through its genre, design, format, and style. And we'll do that by understanding design within the context of its time, among other things. I will maintain regular and effective contact with all of you through various means, through Canvas, the discussion board, the announcements, the assignments, and even email if I need to contact you individually. Here is our schedule for the semester, and we'll be working through one chapter of the book each week. The first week, your only assignment is an introduction, but you can see that we'll be doing a chapter a week, and then you'll have a bibliography and design in context assignment each week. Every 4 weeks, you'll turn in one phase of your project, and you'll have an exam. So week 4 is your first phase of the project 2 and your first exam. Week 8, week 12, and week 16. Here's a little bit about attendance. This is an online class. It's asynchronous, but it's still important for you to attend class, which means participating in the discussion board, turning in your assignments, and so on. So be sure to have a look at that. Please let me know if you need any accommodation in class. If you do, please speak with me or the Disabled Students Program and Services. These are the important dates for the semester. An important date to be aware of is the census on September 8th. And that's when we actually take the official census of students in class. If you do not participate in class by that day, I am required by law to drop you, and I will not be readmitting you. I've also provided a printable syllabus for you if you feel the need to have that with you at all times. And here is a course summary which shows all of the assignments and their due dates. So there's a brief overview of the syllabus. Be sure to look at that in a little more detail when you have time. The modules menu item is where you will find your assignments. And the assignments are made available on the Monday that they are due. So the first assignment will unlock on August 24th, the first week of class, and so on. Right now they're not available, but like I said, they will be available each Monday of that week. The discussion board is where you will be posting your assignments, and again, they will be available on the Monday that they are due. You may want to have a look at the project that you'll be working on all semester long. You'll be creating a museum exhibition on a specific topic of graphic design. We'll go more into detail about this later, but it might be a good idea for you to have a look at this now and see what you'll be working on. And the project has 4 phases which are due every 4 weeks. So you have plenty of time to work on this. And like I said, it'd be a good idea for you to have a look at it now so you get an idea of what you'll be working on. And it is due on December 19th, which is the last day of class. So there's the project you'll be working on. Like I said, we'll look at this in detail later. A very important page for you to look at is the Research Tools page. You'll be doing quite a bit of research in this class, and this page will help you understand how to do the kind of research that you need to do in this class. I provided you with links to the MiraCosta College website, which is where you'll be doing your research. The library is your friend. A very nice feature of the library here is Ask a Librarian. If you click that link, over to the left here is a little form that you can fill out, and you will have access to ask a librarian a question 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that if you're up and working at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can actually talk to a librarian at that time. I've also included some research videos that were made by the college library that will be very helpful to you in understanding the research process. They're brief, but very enlightening, so have a look at those. Also, I've provided a video to help you understand how to use the various MiraCosta College library catalogs and databases to do some research and create a bibliography on a specific topic of graphic design. And I think this will be very helpful for you to understand how you can use the various resources to complete your assignments. I've included some information about how to start your research and so on. And also the most important databases that will be useful for you in this class. The library has thousands of databases, but these are the most important for you for this class. You'll also be creating a bibliography for your research each week. And it's important that you put it in the correct format, which will be the Chicago Manual of Style format. Click that link and that will take you to the library's information on that. I've also provided the format for various types of books, articles, and websites there. Now to do this, if you're not familiar with these citation styles, you can use EasyBib, which is a free application that can do that for you, or you can use Zotero, which is an extremely useful tool to help you compile a bibliography, especially if you're going ahead with your college career. I've also given you a video on how easy it is to do research and compile a bibliography with Zotero. You don't have to use this, but it is extremely helpful and useful. If you need help with the Writing Center, I've got various resources for you here. They have an online writing service center, which will give you online feedback if you submit your example to them. So if you need any help with writing, be sure to contact the Writing Center. They are there to help you and will do everything they can to improve your writing. So again, very important that you review this Research Tools page very carefully. Also, I've included a resources page which has links to information on graphic design, just websites of various types on graphic design. I've also included links to various graphic designers' own websites. There are links to museums of all types, primarily art and design museums. I've also given you links to design schools, should you be interested in continuing your education in graphic design, as well as libraries, research and writing, and even employment, should you be looking for employment in the graphic design field. So there's a quick overview of Canvas and what this class is about. I really enjoy teaching this class, and I enjoy the history of graphic design. It really gives you a unique perspective on history through the medium of graphic design. So I can't wait to start class. I'll see you all in our virtual classroom on August 24th. See you then.